Hello, I am Nimja, and this is Write Yourself into Trance. This will require you to have a piece of paper and either a pen or a pencil. The paper doesn't have to be very big. You only need enough space for maybe 4 words that fit beneath each other. And while I'm talking, you will have to write something down and tally as well. So you have to use pen and paper to properly experience this. Are you ready? Last chance. Very well, let's begin. Trance and hypnosis can feel like many things, and for everyone it is a little different, sometimes even very different. For you, it won't be the same today as it was yesterday, because you are different as well. Your physical state, your emotional state, what you want, what you need, everything will affect how a hypnotic trance will feel for you. And on top of that, the intent of the trance matters as well, because it can be something as gentle and relaxing to really help your body to unwind. It can be something exciting, exploring adventure, fantasy. It can be something intense, anything you might want. It all depends on your state of mind. Where do you feel your mind is headed today? What kind of sensations would you enjoy? Are you longing for anything? Wanting something? Is there something you need? In a moment, I'm going to ask you to write down the first word. It doesn't have to be a complicated word. You will know what it means. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can be as simple, as short, or as long and complicated as you want. Although, I think it is smart to keep it simple, because it makes it easier to write, and we all want to be a little lazy sometimes. And right now, I recommend taking the easy way, simple words. Something that reflects what you feel rather than representing it perfectly. Go ahead and look at the paper. For now, there's an empty space where you are going to write. Make sure that you have a pen in your hand and that you're ready to start writing. To begin, we're going with a direction, an idea, something very simple. Where would you like the trance to go? And whatever word pops in your mind, go ahead and write it down. Take your time as you write where you would like or maybe need the trance to go. And no matter how long or short that word is, how easy or difficult it would be to write. I'm sure you can manage. Look down at the paper, at that first word where you wrote down, where you want the trance to go. From now on, I have a small assignment for you, a task, if you will. Every time that you feel that a word is appropriate or applicable or fits in the moment, you can tally it if you like. You can keep your attention on the paper, and every time that the word you read fits, feels right, feels like that's where it's going or that's what's happening, you can tally a little mark next to the word. Soon we're going to write down a second word, and the second word has a lot more to do with the trance itself. It can feel like so many things: relaxing, focus, excitement. It can feel like something unusual or something familiar, comfort, or perhaps something entirely different. How do you want the trance to feel? That's right. Write it down. A single word. How do you want the trance to feel? And as you keep focused on the paper, the letters that you wrote, the words that you came up with, they may begin to make more and more sense as time goes on, almost as if reading them makes them true. Every time that your eyes almost unconsciously read the words themselves, they also represent, they reflect, they react, and yet they don't. Mere lines on paper, squiggles that somehow have meaning. Where do you want the trance to go? How do you want the trance to feel? And as you feel those words, read them, see them, hear them in your mind, you might notice them becoming more real, more vivid. And every time that you're aware of that reaction, you can tally next to the word if you like. Mark a little line or indication that something happened. What's nice is that if you do this, you may even start to notice the marks themselves, and as you look at a word with a few tallies next to it, it might lead to another one. Feeling the action becoming the reaction. How would it feel to be deeper in trance? Do you notice a word that would feel right below the other two? Maybe it sounds right or it looks right. How would it feel to be deeper in trance? Is it the same word as how you want the trance to feel? Or is it a different word? If you feel one, does it lead to the other? And if you look at the direction that you want the trance to go, do the other two follow? One, and then two, three. Of course, numbers are very interesting. They have directions, but they also are meaningless. The words themselves are there on the paper. You wrote them. Are you marking them? Noticing the marks? Tallying your sensations? And each tally is another wave of deeper hypnosis, trance affecting your mind. It can be a wave, a little shock. It could be pleasant or something different. Hypnosis can be powerful and really gentle. Where do you want the trance to go? As you read the word, does it still make sense? And as it makes sense, does it help you to make it true? How do you want it to feel? You wrote it down. And as you read it, you can feel it, experience it, as you wish. How would it feel to be deeper in trance? Staring at the paper, or are your eyes slowly sinking further than that? Maybe you would like to go all the way down into that space where hypnosis is a blur. Trance is both more and less at the same time. One more word. Look at the paper, and it's time for the fourth word. How would you like to go all the way down? And the word that pops into your mind is what it is. You are the one that guides this, following instructions and yes, guiding yourself. Up as you read, starting at the beginning, reading where you want the trance to go, then down a little, how you want it to feel, down some more. How would it feel to be deeper in trance? And then finally, all the way down with the final word. How would you like to go all the way down, like a drop of trance, slowly sliding, perhaps fading, letting go and feeling the words, seeing them in your mind, hearing them inside. Wake, and I would like you to read them once again. Are you remembering to tally as you go past them and feel how they affect you? See them act as you react. From the top, a little down, and some more. And then finally, once again, all the way down. And of course, it can be really nice to relax, to let go, to imagine a fantasy or feel a reality. There you go. And in a moment, I'm going to wake you. And when I do, it is in your power to choose how you want the words to affect you. If you like, you can let them affect you like before. Or you can simply stay awake as you read them again. And every time you listen to this, the words will likely be different, because you are different. You change over time, and so do the words. It'll be fun to write down some different ones next time. 1, 2, slowly waking. 3, 4, more aware. 5, 6, almost there. 7, 8, almost awake. And 9, 10, wake. And well done. I hope you'll enjoy the words. And thank you for participating.